That look tells us they're ready to get down to the task at hand. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson. And with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season setting the all-time record for head coaching wins. Also was selected as one of the 15 greatest coaches in league history. No surprise there. And Brian, with 5 championships and a gold medal, to his credit, he is in the conversation for the greatest NBA coach of all time.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Chris Paul out there with Davis. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Bassie in at the 4-man position.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Paul with it. Really had troubles in the loss to New Orleans. Couldn't find his rhythm. There's Davis with the 3. No good that time. Here's Jones. Shot no good. And Washington the other way now. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
And Davis slams it home.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Jones against Paul. Vassell outside. He buries it from 3.
Beautiful concentration from Devin Vassell. He's right where he wants to be, and he fires.
Washington with the ball and going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Pass to Bassie. Inside. Second chance shot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Now here's Porzingis. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Paul, shot is off.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Vassell passes to Jones. Collins inside. Defended by Porzingis. To the left side wing. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out to the wing.
Come get it. Come get it.
Left side, Paul. No good on the shot. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Johnson inside. Davis on him. The shot by Johnson, no good. Washington trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Vassell, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Kuzma against Johnson. Here's Jones. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Davis against Vassell. Davis, the pass to Porzingis. Shot to end the cold streak. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Keldon Johnson. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Now here's Jones. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. That shot wide open.
You see Vassell's confidence growing at the arc. He is getting more comfortable out there.
Outside Davis. Right side Porzingis. Over Collins. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a pause in the action. Let's check out the league leaders in assists. Chris Paul, 4th.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
Can't get the first one. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
And the second free throw is good.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis, a fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Johnson. Kispert grabs a miss.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Davis with it. He's picked up by Jones. On the wing, Vassell. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Davis. Back to Paul. Kuzma outside. The Wizards with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Jones. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Washington's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Kispert. Now Paul. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. There's Davis with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Davis has got 5 now.
Great dime from Kuzma there, assessing the situation and making the right play.
Jones with the ball. To the left wing. Pass to Collins. On the wing, Vassell. It's tipped. Stolen by Davis. Kuzma. That's good.
Nice touch from Kyle there. Knows he can score from this area of the court.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Back to Jones. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Spurs way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year.
Checking out San Antonio, they need to take a long look at this team. They really need to think about what they can change. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or possibly both.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
Here's Vassell. The rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Davis. 5 points in the game. Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Here's Kispert. Launches a 3. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Kuzma against Johnson. Now Vassell. 4-3. Tried to tip it in. Couldn't get it. Here's Kispert. Blocked.
Great anticipation from Devin Vassell. Timed the shot perfectly.
Here's Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Gafford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Avdia comes in for Kispert. Nunn's checked in for Davis. And it's Morris in for Paul. Jones hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to Avdia. Morris against Graham. Kuzma outside. The Wizards with another miss. San Antonio leading. Outside Graham. Here's Sohan. On the wing, McDermott. To the wing on the left. It's not going to go for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Rebounded by the Spurs.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And the Spurs making a change here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Nice shot.
Washington trailing. Pass to Avdia. Here's Morris. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Kuzma down low. Beats Diop on him. The layup off target. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Over to the left wing. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Gafford. Bates Diop. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bates Diop's got his second basket on the night. And here's Morris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Avdia. And here's Morris. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, San Antonio shooting 33% in the first quarter. Morris against Graham. And there's the drive. Pass to Sohan. Stolen by Gafford. Morris passes to Kuzma. Can't hit that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebound. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
The Wizards making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. Morris against Graham. Pass to Shamit. None with it. Here's Morris. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Bates Diop. Down low. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Spurs with possession here. Pass to McDermott. Shot clock at 6. And Gafford with the block. They retain possession. Goes up again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Wizards shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Morris outside. None up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. They get the rebound. Gafford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Doug McDermott.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Free throw, no good. So he can't get either to fall.
Yeah, and it's still early, but missing free throws is something to keep an eye on. And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
I mean, terrific work inside. Graham showing some fight in the process. Draws the D's attention.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Morris passes to Nunn. Back to Morris. Rebounded by the Spurs. McDermott's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Graham. Not a lot of room. Let's go with a 3. A rebound by the Wizards. It's a 9-point spread. There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's good. 2 points. Morris has got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Washington. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Graham. Banked it in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Love the take from Graham right there. Not allowing the defense to bother him.
And so it's San Antonio with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Well, the Spurs shooting only 36% so far in this game. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Landry Shamet, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Davis, and it's Kispert in at the 3. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Washington trailing. Here's Shamet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's the 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You love Shamet's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
Outside Grant. Pass to Vassell. All alone. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide open teammate and getting it to him.
And Washington shooting a low 26% from the field.
A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Right side Graham. The kick out to Johnson. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Davis. The shake. Nice D from Vassell. You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
B.A., it's his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive, and on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute pest off the ball.
Now here's Davis. 5 points in the game. Pass to Gafford. Here's Shamet. Over Graham. Here's Gafford. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Vassell. 10 points for him. Outside Johnson. The kick out to Graham. 4 on the clock. Here's Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. The kick out to Johnson from downtown, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Really solid from deep. You have to stay connected to Johnson or he'll hurt you.
Outside Davis. Here's Porzingis. Gafford passes to Porzingis. And another basket for Washington.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big.
Now here's Collins. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Shamet. Davis against Vassell. And Collins with the big block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Vassell against Davis. Now here's Vassell. Guarded closely. Davis with the defensive effort. Back to Shamet. The three. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson inside. To the inside. Collins finds Graham. Vassell outside. And it's all from 3-point range. And the Spurs making a change here. Jones is checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Paul's checked in. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Gafford. Out to the right wing. Here's Kispert, covered by Johnson. The shot comes out. Nice D from Vassell. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. The kick out to Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. They grab their own miss.
Positioning and timing pays off big for Keldon Johnson with some second chance points.
Pass to Kispert. There's Davis with the 3. Connects from downtown. Davis has got 8.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Bassi. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. Count it. 7 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
For Washington, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Right side, Paul. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion.
Take a break.
Loving the hustle.
2 shots.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And that one misses. So for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Gafford, and it's Avdia in for Davis. Good on the second one. Now Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Bates Diop. He's checked in for Collins. Ball with it. Here's Kispert. Pass to Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Paul against Johnson. Here's Bassey. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Kuzma down low. Bates Diop on him. It's Kuzma with the miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's Kispert, defended by Jones. Pass to Paul. Charity stripe shot. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. San Antonio leading. Vassell outside. Here's Bassey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Kispert. Pass to Avdia. Trying to get back on track. Rebound San Antonio. Bates Diop's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jones in the post. Defended by Kuzma. Outside Johnson. Avdia pulls it in.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Kispert's shot is good.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Jones. Over to the wing. Here's Bassey. 9 points for him in his last game. 5 on the clock. Vassell outside. The rebound by the Wizards.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Porzingis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. So for the Wizards, none comes in for Kispert, and it's Morris in for Chris Paul. And that one misses.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development. He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Jones misses. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
And he makes a first. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., when you combine that with his motor, too, I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out. Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
Pass to Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Outside Jones. And stolen by Porzingis. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Jones. Pass to Sohan. Left side Jones, 16 feet out, pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
And here is Morris. 5 points in the game. Outside none. Morris against Jones. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Morris against Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Sohan. Back to Jones. Pass to McDermott. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Washington's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. None against McDermott. Here's Avdia. Hey, here's none for 3. Bates Diop with a rebound. Bates Diop's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jones. Here's Sohan, defended by Porzingis. Nunn defends. The offensive rebound. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Graham's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Wizards. Shamet, he's checked in for Avdia. Here's Morris. He's got 7. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Porzingis. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. That one off the back iron and out.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Spurs. They lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
They're getting punished. Whoop on the glass. That big of a rebounding deficit, expect them to be down even more. That being said, they can still win this game if they show more fight in the second half.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Keita Bates-Diop. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Bassie in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. That one's good from Kispert on the assist from Kuzma. Kispert's got his third bucket of the night. San Antonio leading. Now here's Vassell. Bates Diop with the bucket.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
And for Washington, they're shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Pass to Kispert. Back to Paul from behind the arc. Drops in the three. Paul's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Vassell against Paul. To the middle. Massey, good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Paul. Pass to Davis. Outside Paul. Here's Kispert, covered by Johnson. Here's Kispert. He has 7. 3-on-3. Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Takes a 13-footer. And Washington again with the bucket.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Paul against Vassell. Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is good. Vassell's got 12 points in the game.
Slick move by Vassell against contact, managing to work his way inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Kispert. Outside Davis. There's the drive. And Collins with the big block. Inside. Here's Bassey. Over Kuzma. From the right block. Second chance effort. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Outside Davis. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Kuzma. Deflected. And he recovers it. And it's Kuzma finishing it off. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Bates Diop. 10 points for him from deep. Johnson. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Davis.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Vassell against Paul. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Getting to the line, something this team wants more of from Keldon Johnson.
First one falls for him.
You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gafford's checked in. And Johnson drops them both. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Kispert. And here's Davis. Gafford in the post. Collins there. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Ball against Jones. Pass to Vassell. Back to Jones. And the layup falls. Jones has got 6 points.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Outside Davis. Outside Paul. Over Jones. The Wizards with another miss.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Clean pass by Keldon Johnson to set up the shooter beautifully. What a play.
Washington trailing. Pass to Kispert. Now Gafford. Outside Davis. Back to Gafford. Davis finds Gafford. Uses the glass on the layup. Gafford's got his second bucket on the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And stolen by Paul. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And finished off by Davis.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Vassell outside. Back to Jones. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Davis against Vassell. Davis, the pass to Paul. Gafford with the ball. 5 to shoot. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Gafford. He's got 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Collins right side. To the right side. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Wizards have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And the Wizards call time here. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
So for the Wizards, Shamet, he's checked in for Kispert. Nunn comes in for Davis. And it's Morris in for Paul. Pass to Shamet. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Shamet's got 6.
If you're the D, you got to chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Here's Sohan. And Gafford with the block. Now here's Nunn. He's covered closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Nice work by Graham setting up a shooter. He's got a good feel for where to send the rock.
Washington has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside none. Pass to Shamet. Kuzma outside. Here's Shamet, defended by McDermott. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Morris outside. Now Kuzma. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Kuzma's got 6 in the quarter.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
On the wing, McDermott. Puts up a 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Kispert's checked in for Shamet. Morris with it. He's got 7. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
San Antonio leading. Outside Graham. On the wing, McDermott. Vassell, right side. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
Well, the Wizards shooting 40% so far in this one. Morris against Graham. Now here's Morris. The D's right on him. They get it back. Gafford passes to Kuzma. Fades back. And he recovers it. They get it again. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Kispert. 7 points in the game. Tries yet again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Here's Graham. Down low. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. And the Spurs lead by 4.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Washington has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Kispert. Ooh, poked away and stolen by McDermott. It's a one-on-one situation. Vassell with it. Gafford picks him up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A lottery pick. Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent. Someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
First one falls. Both good from the line that time.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Outside none. Pass to Gafford. Outside none. Here's Kispert. Three-pointer. Clock at 4. And it's Graham with the rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Now Vassell. McDermott outside. It's stolen by Kuzma. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And the shot goes down. Morris has got 9.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Devin Vassell has got all the tools, and he's showing them off.
Washington trailing. Pass to Kispert. And there's a whistle that goes on Doug McDermott. That's foul number 2 for him. Massey, he's checked in for Vassell. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Washington. A minute 15 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to none. Here's Kispert. Here's the 3. Massey pulls it in. Guarded by Morris. McDermott for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in the game. He takes it in. Offensive board. Porzingis. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Washington has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Morris. Outside none. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Porzingis from deep. And it's Graham with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs out in front. They lead by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Wizards shooting just 37% so far in this one. And so in the game for Washington. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kispert. Then there's Davis. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Porzingis in at the 5.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
San Antonio leading. And here's Jones to the inside. Massey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Daniel Gafford picks one up. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Back to Paul. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Paul. From 11 feet away. That shot missing. And the Spurs going the other way now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Davis with it, defended by Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A guy who plays with great confidence, Grant. Davis is always looking to attack.
Yeah, and B.A., that's true at both ends of the floor. His competitive nature allows him to guard an opponent's best scorer and at the same time shoulder much of the offensive load.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Davis. San Antonio shooting 46%, a decent average so far. To the middle. Here's Collins. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Spurs lead by 10. And for the Wizards, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. Davis against Graham. Davis, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Right side Johnson. Over Kispert. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Paul against Jones. Got a piece of it. Over Paul. Jones misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Paul. Collins with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Graham. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Washington. Free throw's good for Graham.
The former second-round draft pick, Devontae Graham, now a key contributor who can really fill it up.
Davis against Graham. Davis hits. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Collins. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Davis. And they call an illegal screen here. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Bassey pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Vassell against Paul. Vassell passes to Jones. Shoots over Davis. Here's Bassey. Now Collins. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Wizards. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Kispert. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Tenacious swat by Keldon Johnson. He got that one.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Davis. Here we go. Porzingis for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Thanks for that, Allie. Bassey controls the rebound and the putback. And the Spurs lead by 10.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my goodness. His 5th foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
San Antonio on D. Now here's Paul. Looking to get back on track. Bassey pulls it in.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Paul against Jones. From deep, Johnson. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And so it's Washington with it. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Davis. Fires for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Vassell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Washington's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Davis. Pass to Kispert. That one falls. Coming off Davis' fees.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Inside, Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
From super close range, Johnson is a springy athlete.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Now Paul. Davis from long range. Rebound San Antonio.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Jones. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Porzingis against Collins. Porzingis passes to Paul. Fires in the triple.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
The Spurs have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's Johnson. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
The ferociousness from Johnson, able to fight for that bucket.
The Wizards have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Davis. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Kuzma. That one rolls around and rims out. The Spurs have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Johnson passes to Vassell. Back to Johnson. Here's Kispert. Collins defending. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the first one at the line is good. Graham's checked in for San Antonio. So he gets them both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Left side, Johnson. Fires from the line. The shot no good, and it's Washington the other way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Here's Graham. To the paint. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Pass to Davis. Back to Paul. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying for high percentage looks here in the second half, a strategy they hope will help them close ground.
One shot.
That's good from Paul.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
He's off on the first.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
And the second free throw is good. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Down low. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 23 points.
Taking advantage of the defense. Devin got inside, and you see what happened.
Paul passes to Davis. Off target from outside. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
He drops it from range. Johnson's got 11 in the second half.
Moving the ball, finding Johnson where he likes it.
Paul with it. Over Graham. No good. A bit long that time. San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. To the middle. Here's Collins. Good. And Graham with the setup. And the Spurs lead by 15.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Washington has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Kispert. Back to Paul. Now here's Davis. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Kispert. Can they get it? Bassey pulls it in. 1:41 left to play in the fourth. Vassell outside. Back to Graham. From deep, Johnson. Davis with a rebound.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Here's Bassey. Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Washington making some changes. Gibson's checked in for Kuzma. Wright comes in for Kispert. And it's Morris in for Chris Paul. So it's San Antonio now. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Collins finds Graham to the left wing. Three-pointer, Birch. That one doesn't drop. And Washington the other way now. Morris outside. Right, the pass to Porzingis. Knocks down the triple.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
And here's Graham. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everybody.